Hello and welcome. My name is Gail Moffat, and these connections are all about my connections to God, and He speaks through me and is able to impart His words to you. If you like what He is educating us about and telling us about what work He's going to be doing in the world and how He's going to be helping people, then do subscribe so that you can be kept abreast of all what He is doing. And so let's go to God. I believe that there was a time many years ago where I promised mankind that I would bring them to the highest point of evolvement. And I, of course, remember that time well. And I promised the people of Israel that I would not stop at helping them at any point in time. Of course, this time has taken a long time to achieve. But I feel that we are almost there. This is why, in order to bring people to the final stage of evolvement, I need to be present. I need to be in your lives. I need to be able to communicate to you. I need for you to trust in me. Know that I am your God. Know that I will not stop at anything to help you in your lives and in your future lives. I believe that if we can all work together and understand the importance of this work and how we can influence people to consider their lives and consider their actions and be loving, then we will certainly have a different world to the one that you are experiencing today. Many people in your world pray continuously, and they pray for peace and love in your world. Many people pray for reduction in wars or no wars at all. Many people suffer at the hands of others. Many people are neglected. But it's time for this to change. Time for man to be very different. I have considered my words, considered my actions, and considered the future work that I will have with Gail. And each time I consider all of this, I feel a sense of pride of what I have achieved with man and how man has achieved themselves. It is a wonderful, wonderful achievement that we all have achieved. Today, man, when you look around, has many attributes of good and love. But I believe that this can be expanded upon and that our work still needs to be done. And this is why I am here. Once we get things moving and start to influence people in the direction of life and speak to many people around the world, including the religious leaders of the churches and temples and mosques, I believe that we will be starting a new era. And this era will be very different from the one that we have today. Like everything, when we have change, some people will be resistant. Some people do not like change. And they feel that their own purpose in life should be about themselves and not others. But I accept that there will be people that will not change. And for those people, as they come back to my world, of course, they will have a great deal of work to do. And I will be working harder with others to help them change their minds. Each life that somebody has, it is always intended that they will improve, that they will see the error of their ways from previous lives and make better decisions as they move forward in life. Life is like a circle. As you come and live your life and you do all the things that you want to do, you eventually will come back to my world, and considerations will be made as to what you will be doing, whether you will stay in my world or whether you require a new life, or whether indeed you wish to come back and help others. Whatever it is, we will work with you always. For whilst I have been silent and behind the scenes, I have always been present in your life. I've always been interested in your life and always been concerned about your well-being. Just because you haven't been able to see me does not mean that I do not exist. I remember only too well in the beginnings of time when I would come forward always and speak. I would discuss my wishes and my ambitions for man, and it was a normal way of life. Today that is quite different, but I feel that this is why it may be somewhat difficult to be accepted by some. But if I don't do this and don't come forward, then man, of course, will never lift themselves up from the position that we find ourselves in today. Although this position is one that I highly admire in some, it is a position that needs to be improved. It's in a position that will allow the culture of life to breathe amongst all people, and for all people to feel the presence of love, not only in your world, but also from mine. This is what I want for all of mankind, and this is why I am here. I wish to pray. It is my greatest wish that all of mankind know of my existence, believe in me, and feel my presence at all times. I believe that if I come forward through the work with Gail, I will be able to help many people. For if they can get to know me and hear me, they will realize that there is more to me and my world than the people of this world realize. I wish to thank everyone for being part of this work, understanding what we are doing and helping me along the way. I thank you for being in my life as I am in yours. I thank you for listening. Amen. This is something that God said to me right at the beginning when he first came through. He said to me that it's time for him to be recognised, to be known. And the other thing that he said, which I found quite interesting, is he wants to be known as a loving God, and states very clearly that he is a loving God. And in my experience with him for the last 3 years, I can vouch for that. He is exceptionally loving, very, very supportive of everyone and very caring. I can honestly say that it doesn't matter who you are, he's on your side. And so that is part of the work, getting to know God. So thank you for listening to this video, and look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.